Hey, it's Chet and welcome to episode 7 of my Wealth First Masterclass series. This, in my mind, is the one of the most important masterclasses of the entire series. Most realtors treat the buyer consultation like a checklist or a casual meet and greet, but wealth advisors understand it's the foundation of the entire client relationship. This is where buyers learn how you operate, how you think, and what makes you different from the typical agent. We're not just trying to find them a house, we're teaching them how to make one of the most powerful wealth building decisions of their lives. By the end of this consultation, buyers should walk away with absolute confidence that they're not just buying a home, they're stepping into a strategy with you guiding the process. Traditional buyer consultations, I think, focus too much on the wrong things: wants, needs, features, bedrooms, upgrades. Yes, this is all important, but that's not a strategy, that's clerical work. And that's why normal agents get treated like commodity service providers. Today's buyers want someone who can help them navigate volatility, affordability, interest rates, and long term wealth outcomes. They crave clarity, they crave confidence, they crave leadership. A wealth advisor steps into the consultation with the intention of changing how the buyer thinks, not just filling out a form. If we want loyal clients, we must give buyers something they've never experienced before. So, the Wealth First consultation has three major goals. First, you want to create some financial clarity. Buyers should understand the long term impact of buying versus renting and how wealth is created through ownership. Secondly, you want to position yourself as that advisor. When you introduce wealth concepts early, buyers automatically elevate you above the typical agent. And finally, three, establish a repeatable plan for decision making. Buyers don't want hype, they want a roadmap, they want a framework. When they see you have a structure for guiding decisions, their anxiety drops and their trust goes up instantly. The buyer profile gives you the buyer's financial baseline. It's not just about what they want, it's about what's possible. Walk through, for example, their current rent and how much wealth they're losing each year. Monthly payment comfort zone, not the same as their max approval, just what they're going to be comfortable making their payment every month. Saving strategy and down payment readiness. Do they really have money to be able to put down? How long do they plan to stay in the home? Their short term and long term goals. Their tolerance for a strategic conversation around wealth. This is where buyers open up. This is where you learn how to tailor your guidance. The heart of this presentation is to show buyers 1, 3, 5 year equity projections on properties that they can be potentially looking at. When they see the future value in black and white, everything changes. You want them thinking, I'm not just buying a home, I'm buying future financial stability. This single conversation eliminates hesitation, fear, and decision paralysis. When buyers understand the why, the what, and where, it all becomes much easier. One of the biggest mind shifts in this consultation, and one buyers never forget, is reframing affordability. Most buyers ask what my payment will be. Wealth advisors will say, what will this payment produce for you? Show the difference between renting for the next 5 years versus owning for the next 5 years. When buyers see the projected net worth, the difference, their confidence skyrockets. Visuals make ID is simple. I mean, I keep preaching tools that I have available, and I can't express how important they really are. Mortgage Coach and a total cost analysis is something that is just necessary in my mind for every single pre-approval that I do, and I'm more than willing to share those with you. It basically shows them different scenarios and shows them real numbers that they can understand. Still using tools like HomeBot, which shows how equity compounds every month after month. Simple amortization charts, exactly how their loan balances drop over time. When buyers see these visuals, They don't feel sold, they feel educated. Education creates trust, trust creates loyalty, loyalty creates lifelong clients. In addition, by the way, I've started posting weekly blogs for buyers each week. I send out an email to my database that gives them a link to the blog, and it helps them better understand the concepts that we're talking about here. And it actually reinforces their need for a wealth advisor. If you would like access to these blogs, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to send you the links as well. These 5 questions tell you everything about your buyer's decision making style. Ask them, how long do you expect to own this home? What's the monthly payment range you truly feel good about? Is building long term wealth a priority for you? What's your wealth? What's your long term real estate plan beyond this home? Are you comfortable making strategic decisions based on financial outcomes? Buyers don't expect these questions, and the moment they hear them, you stand out as someone who thinks beyond the sale. This is where you tie the entire conversation together. We want to show them a simple roadmap. This roadmap includes projected equity growth, future refinance opportunity, potential HELOC or investment strategies, a move up timeline, long term wealth goals. This roadmap becomes your anchor for future conversations, future reviews, future transactions. It gives buyers confidence and it creates loyalty that lasts years. How many other realtors do you think are sharing this kind of information? Call to action. Let's build your wealth plan. Expand notes. Expand these notes. Your closing line matters. Never ask a buyer, would you like to work with me? Instead, say, let's build your wealth plan together. This is an invitation, not a pitch. It positions you as their long term wealth advisor and removes pressure from the conversation. Buyers almost always say yes. Bring the presentation full circle. Reinforce your wealth building mission. I help families build generational wealth through real estate. Invite them to continue their journey with you. Remind them this consultation was just your first step towards wealth, and I'm here to guide you. I hope you enjoyed this one. Episode 7, as I said, I think is one of the more important ones. I am always available for any questions, follow up, email me, DM me, contact me any way you want. Love to help you out with any of this stuff. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.